But
Yarman Ford Indianola, your certified Ford Model E dealer. All month long, save big on our new 2024 Ford electric vehicles. Lease a new all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning for only $345 per month. Lease the all-electric Mach-E for only $299 per month. Plus, the new Ford Power Promise. Get a home charger with your purchase. Come see our electric vehicle specialist here at Yarman Ford Indianola. DeYarmanFord.com.
It's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if you've been thinking about upgrading that old wood or gas fireplace in your home or adding a new one someplace that you've always wanted, we have Central Iowa's best selection of wood, gas, and electric fireplaces. So if you've always wanted to add some warmth and beauty along with value to your home, come see us at Fireplace Superstore today. 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
Getting your car serviced or repaired can be a pain. That's why Westside Auto Pros is committed to making it as painless as possible. If you wish, we'll come get your car at your home or office and return it when it's done. Or you can drop your car off here and we'll shuttle you to where you want to go. When we're finished with your car, we'll come pick you up and bring you back. If your car is going to be here for a few days, we offer low to no cost rentals. So give us a call and say, I can't wait to have my car serviced at Westside Auto Pros.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Good evening and welcome to Waukee Northwest High School. Tonight we have a trip to the state tournament on the line as the Wolves host Ankeny. Darn Danielson alongside Chris Larson. And interesting game set up here, Chris. These two teams have played twice. The first game was kind of a blowout. Well, it was a blowout. The second game was much, much closer. It was like a 4-point ball game, and which Waukee Northwest won both, but that tells you Ankeny has gotten better throughout the season, and now it's a win or go home, and who knows what's going to happen here.
You know, these teams that have to play each other for a third time, there's an old adage, it's hard to, beat a team you've beat twice. Guess what? The third game's hard to win no matter what the records are.
And especially when it's going to be a season ender or a trip to the state. Yeah. As a coach, you've been in that spot.
100%.
What's it like? I mean, you think you have your team all prepared. Do you still get the nerves and everything into that?
I think sometimes as coaches, the best thing we can do is not let our nerves feed into the kids, right? Yeah. At the end of the day, it's a game. And one thing I always feel when you come, you just hope everybody plays well. And you hope they come out and leave it all on the court, right? Don't get tight. Don't get nervous. Go play the game you've loved and make sure at the end of the night, win or lose, you can be proud of your effort.
All right, we're getting ready for Waukee Northwest and Ankeny here tonight. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
A fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with Unleaded 88.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Back here at Waukee Northwest High School, let's take a look here at the bracket heading into this regional final here tonight. Waukee Northwest took on Sioux City West, beat them 67-27 to advance. And also a Sioux City team for Ankeny They beat Sioux City East 66-14, so not a real strong test for either of these two teams coming in. And I don't know, Coach, would you rather have a tight test or I mean, you want to win either way, but would you rather have one or were you cruise through or not?
I think at this point, when they saw the brackets, these two thought this was going to be the matchup, and they've been all signs pointing to tonight, and they want to play this game.
And we're getting ready here for our national anthem, and then starting lineups.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
And here at Waukee Northwest, Darn Danielson, Chris Larson. Let's take a look at some of the players we'll be watching here before we get to the starting lineups. And Romy Croat for Waukee Northwest. She's our leading scorer, 14.1 points. Just a sophomore, outstanding player, does a little bit of everything.
She's terrific. Not only does she score, she manages the game wonderfully. She'll get other people involved. She plays great defense. She'll be a lot for Ankeny to handle tonight.
And then for Ankeny, we have here. Well, I think we're going to go to our starting lineup. So
Sure.
We'll talk about who to watch here in just a second. That's Savannah Gage, the senior. Jayla Williams. Ainsley Keeney, the junior. Reagan Baldwin. And do not adjust your screen. That's the lighting here in this beautiful facility. They can change colors. Leah Janilewicz. Ivana Bilic, the junior. Logan Vogt, sophomore. Romy Croat, we mentioned her earlier. And Cassidy Danberg. And we kind of talked about this, I think, in an earlier game. Waukee Northwest, they're real young, but they've had some success in other sports, volleyball in particular, and they've just carried that momentum through right on into basketball. A great year, 17-4. Their only losses, 2 losses to Dowling, 2 to Johnson, the 2 teams that are sitting atop of 5A right now.
Pretty impressive run, right? You know, to get through all the rest of the CIML, not stub your toe at all, with a tough Ankeny team, tough Waukee team. You know, we could go down the list. But, you know, they're going to be ready to play. It's going to be really interesting in these you know, regional final games. Who starts off well, right? Sometimes just getting that lead early makes it really tough for the other team to come back.
course, Sam Powell, he took Des Moines East to the title in 2011, 5 state tourney appearances with them. He's the head coach. Here's the tap. Goes back to Cassidy Danberg for Waukee Northwest. They're in the white, Ankeny in the dark uniforms tonight.
Looks like pretty basic man-to-man for the Ankeny Hawkettes to start.
Up top to Croat, over to Danberg. Back to Croat. They kind of run the offense through her.
Mm-hmm.
Croat now drives in, stops, pulls up 3, Earls in and out. Rebound pulled down low by Jayla Williams. She's the player we're going to talk about. Ran out of time there. Down, up, and good. Quick to the bucket, Savannah Gage.
Williams does such a good job of getting that rebound and then pushing the break. Gage runs the wing and gets herself a layup.
So Ankeny, the early lead here. Northwest inside Danberg. She spins around. Now bounce passes across. Turnaround up, off, no good. The miss there by Bilic. And here comes Ankeny with the rebound.
I think Danberg could have taken that one right up.
There's a 3, no good. Yeah, I think the first look, I was kind of surprised she didn't. A missed shot there by Ankeny. The rebound comes down to Northwest. A little pressure up top.
So right now, Williams is just kind of chasing Croat all over the floor, including on the outlet pass. So they're going to make life as difficult as possible on her.
Inside, Croat up, no good. Rolls off there. Northwest a minute and a half in, still looking for their first bucket. Of course, Ankeny only has one, so.
Northwest also in just straight man-to-man defense.
Gage gets it into Schopfeld. Now down low on the post, up, and good defense by Croat. Almost got it back out of there on the rebound.
Might have got away with a double dribble there.
Yep, I think she either did or she stepped on the line. So it's a turnover. But credit Croat going against taller player, then scrapping for that rebound.
So Croat's guarding Baldwin to start. It'll be interesting if they stick with that. It looked like Ankeny was going to try and get it to the post right away.
Well, here comes Croat, brings it across the half line. 2 minutes in, 2-0. Ankeny here. Trip to the state tournament on the line. Down the lane, backing in. Puts it up, has it partially blocked. Bilic by Schopfeld. Throw it out on the wing. Baldwin looking. Back up top. Keeney down the lane, kicks it out. Still plenty of time on the clock. Down the lane again, and this time the foul. Williams draws the foul.
Yeah, Williams is really, really strong player, right? She not only can get to the hoop, but she's really good at finishing through contact. Just a wonderful athlete. She'll go to the line for 2.
And Williams hitting 70.8% from the free throw line. Just as I say it, she misses one.
So she's due to make this one then, right?
So this, they percentages would say so.
She's a little bit of a do-everything for Ankeny, too. She'll get you 8 to 10 rebounds a game, a couple steals, and she's got a really tough assignment in guarding Croat tonight.
Ups the lead to 3-0 here. Bilic hands it off to Janilovic. Over to Vogt. 15 on the shot. Vogt with it. Now will drive the lane, takes it up. Scoop is good.
Yeah, they're going to need some of their secondary scorers, because Williams kind of neutralizes Croat a little bit, right? Both really good players. But some of these other girls are going to have to go in there and finish for the Wolves.
Kick out for 3 is long, and Danberg runs down the rebound. They're off the miss by Baldwin. Here comes Northwest looking for their first lead with the bucket. Into Danberg. She turns. Now spins back around. Fade away a little bit and gets the double bouncing down. Wow.
Tough shot. Great post move. Really good footwork by Danberg.
So a 4-0 run now by Northwest gives them a 1-point lead as we hit the halfway mark here of the first quarter. Out on the wing, stolen away. Here comes Janilovic all the way down, up and in for the easy bucket.
Give Bilic, she got the dribbler to kill her dribble, and then she really pressured the ball, and that led to that turnover.
Julovich steps in and took it down. Sometimes those are so easy you can miss them. That one up and good.
That wasn't easy to miss.
No. Williams.
How about the left-hand finish there too, Dar?
Yeah, switches over. Oh, now pokes it away on the steal. Takes a look, sees Croat, eases off and gets it in.
Excellent. Again, left hand, showing off all her skills so far.
Good body control. She saw Croat out of the corner of her eye. And now the lead back to Ankeny, 7-6. Here's Bilic. Throws it across for three. Vote no good. Rebound. Bilic gets in there. Or excuse me, that's Croat, isn't it? Yep.
Croat, yep.
Now Danberg on the baseline. Knocked away. Ankeny comes up with the steal.
Really nice job by all 5 Ankeny girls, right? Being active without the basketball, anticipating those passing lanes.
Ainsley Keeney with it. A steal, I should say. Spin around, up and under, and I think that was partially blocked there.
I like it. The refs are being really consistent, letting them play both ends. That's how it should be in a regional final.
Vote into Danberg. She goes down the lane, and they're going to call the blocking foul there.
Yep, good call on that. Good physical defense, but Danberg was strong and used good footwork to draw the foul. You know, one thing, Dar, I'd really like to keep an eye on here in this first half. Williams is playing phenomenal defense right now in Croat, but if I'm Northwest, I'm going to keep attacking her. She's being really physical, but that early foul trouble, if she can keep playing her, she's got that steal, she's had a couple, really nice stopping of dribble penetration, but that's going to be a game within the game, because if she gets a couple fouls and they have to put someone else on her, it changes the whole game plan.
Danberg hits the first free throw, gives us our first tie of the game, and gives the lead back to Northwest, 8-7 here. Danberg, 54% free throw shooter, hits both there. Down the lane, looking to throw it across the lane. A lot of traffic in there, and Ankeny's lucky to come up with that. Now go down to Sheffield, now back out. Up top, Gage throws it over. 10 on the shot clock.
Good pass.
3 rattles down and goes.
Friendly rolls here at Northwest High School.
Sheffield gets the bucket. And a 2-point lead now for them, for Ankeny. Yeah, those baskets got a lot of spring. Danberg inside, spins, puts it up. And that was good defense. She looked like she swatted but didn't get the arm.
Oh, and Ankeny's being really physical and aggressive on defense. That's how you got to play in these games.
Backing in, now spinning. Looking is Gage, throws it out deep. Danberg tried to come up to double there. Now back cut, taken away.
Spacing got a little messed up down there, and they kind of cut on top of each other.
Bilic now, she'll drive in, pull up at the elbow. In and out, and the rebound, but there'll be a foul called on Sadie McCann.
Kind of a tough call on that, good aggressive. I like seeing her crashing those offensive boards. Sometimes those are also little plays in games like this, second chance points, whether they're steals and run out layups or second chance off offensive rebounds. A lot of times dictate who's going to win the game.
Kennedy Princehouse coming in for Waukee Northwest. Reagan Baldwin back in for Ankeny. Looks like
full court man.
Yeah, pressure.
Yeah, full court man. Let's see if they trap out of it or if they're just going to play straight up man. Right now, they're not going to trap. I'm sure Coach Powell has something in his playbook where we might be looking for that later.
Plant that seed a little bit, too, in Ankeny's mind. Williams with it up top. Pulls up for three. No good. Hard off the glass. Rebound. That's McCann. She drives all the way to the hoop.
How about that? Beautiful left hand by the freshman.
Another tie here, 10-10. She kind of looked like she was going to slow down, but then just took it right at the bucket. Turn around, a little short. Rebound comes off to Princehouse for Northwest. 35 seconds. 4-second differential between the shot and the game clock for Northwest. Down the lane, kick out. Three from the left side. No good. Rebound pulled down by Williams.
Ankeny's going to play for one here. I think Coach Powell is trying to get his team's attention, but again, little faster pace in these do-or-die games. Ankeny got it under control, so they're happy to go in either up or having a lead, right?
7 seconds. Keeney with it, gets it over to Williams. Williams has it. Well, they're going to say it was blocked clean.
Oh, they're going to call a foul.
And then they call a foul on the shot.
Yeah.
It'll be a 2-shot foul. So Janulewicz, the first one they said she blocked clean. The second one she got the foul.
Not going to lie, I got distracted. All of a sudden somebody was yelling about something, and I was like, I didn't see anything going on that was that exciting. But it's kind of a weird play. Twice it got tapped out of her hands.
So she'll step to the free throw line, hits that one. Now 2 of 3 on the night for Williams with 6 points. 6 of the 11 here for Ankeny. And in and out. So she gets 1 of 2. It'll be 10-11. Ankeny with a 1-point lead after 1 here on CISN.TV.
The Chevy Red Tag event is going on now here at DeArmond Chevy GMC in Knoxville, Iowa. New Silverado 1500 Crew Cab with 1.9% for 60 months, plus up to $87.50 off MSRP. New Chevy and GMC HDs with 5.9% for 84 months. Get a new 2025 Trailblazer starting at $339 per month. And new Chevy and GMC electric vehicles with special rates. All at DeArmond Chevy GMC in Knoxville, Iowa.
It's hard to stop a train.
Back here at Waukee Northwest, Ankeny down a point as we start the second quarter. There's the spin move inside by Jayla Williams on the replay of that shot.
She had a great first quarter, didn't she?
Yep, she had 6 points, the lead. 6 of the 11 for Ankeny.
And doing it on both ends, right? Another spin move. Plus, she's guarding Croat.
Williams now with 8. And the lead 13-10. 3's been their biggest lead so far here tonight. Up top, Croat. Over to Vogt. Now to Prince House. She dribbles in. 10 seconds, a little trouble there, taken away, jumping through, all the way down, up and Williams with the bucket. Coach Powell wants a timeout here, 30-second timeout, and boy, they got the defense tight and just nowhere for Northwest to go with it.
You know, we talked about it, we're going to get a look at this steal, and first of all, Jayla Williams doing a little bit of everything, right? But we talked about it from the start. Like, sometimes the start of these games can mean a lot, and you get down. I just feel like Northwest hasn't really played loose yet. They haven't had any possessions where they just look free out there. They're going to have to loosen up and just relax and play a little bit to get themselves back going.
Well, we know the first time they played, it was a 21-point win for Northwest. The second time, it was a 3-point win.
Right.
So Ankeny made some adjustments there, so you got to be thinking in your head, hey, yeah, we'll probably play Ankeny, but, even though you beat them twice, it's not a cruise in to get to the state tournament. So,
well, and right now, Jayla Williams is playing like the best player on the floor, right? And there's some other people who are going to have to step it up for both sides, but she is playing phenomenal.
There's Croat, leaves it a little short. Rebound, Williams.
She's everywhere now.
Gets it up ahead to Keeney. Now, Vogt is on Williams. Oh, almost threw it away there, and then they do throw it away. Village.
Oh, give it up. There you go.
Oh, does give it up late, as you said. Found the Croat coming down.
Well, when you have your leading scorer who hasn't seen the ball go through the hoop, she had an easy chance at a run out. You want to let her see that, and let's see if it gets her going.
Maybe get the lid off the basket. That is her first basket, as you said. 15-12. Ankeny being patient here offensively. Drive now, looking, kicked it out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gage drives in, puts it up, and then they're going to call a foul under the basket.
Yeah.
Did McCann?
No, I actually think they're going to get Keeney. 23, yeah.
Oh, they got it on Ankeny. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
Ankeny.
for a minute they called her for grabbing. I thought for a minute he was going to call that on one of the Northwest players, but
I think it was the right call. It was a little kind of, but she kind of was trying to push the bigger person out.
so the first team foul, first personal on Keeney. And here's Northwest with it.
Oh, good cut.
Nice back cut to Croat. She's got 2 in a row.
Yeah, and a great pass by McCann. Little bounce pass, fed her right at the hoop.
And it's a 1-point lead for Ankeny. Is 2 straight buckets by Croat. Her first points of the game, their leading scorer. And, tried to bounce it off. The Northwest players, they trapped her. Up ahead. Into the contact, draws the foul against Reagan Baldwin. Did Sadie McCann.
All right, just found out before the game. I was so impressed with her. I was talking to the ADs here at Northwest, and I was just saying I really have enjoyed watching her this year, and let me know that she is the daughter of the old Iowa quarterback, Kyle McCann.
Kyle McCann,
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't know that. A great player at Creston, a basketball player as well. I don't know her mom's accolades, so I can't say that.
And hits the second one. So guess what? We're tied for the third time here, 15-all. Ankeny with the ball, pressure.
Little zone pressure this time, right? So we said that's over and back,
Yep. And it paid off right away. They switched to that.
And executed it perfectly. You want to funnel right to that half-court line, and they did that and trapped right as she got over.
Now Ankeny wants a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. And we talked about earlier, you plant a little seed with a little pressure early, and then here you pop it on them and trap them at the half-court line. Let's take a look here at the replay.
It's going to be the steal. Oh, no.
This is a back cut by Croat. Yep.
Little left hand even on that bounce pass. I don't know if you noticed that. And really great job, right? Croat got that one in transition. Then they run a little set play, get her going. Let's see if out of the timeout they don't try and get her another good look at the basket.
Great job by Rachel on the floor camera down there, catching the action. I've already been looking a little bit. We know Class 1A for the girls tournament next week. I got a couple of those games when looking at them, trying to bone up. But as the week goes on, we'll find out more here. And tonight we'll know.
Start filling all the spots, right?
Yeah, filling the spots in. Here's Croat up top. Turns, looks at the three, over to Vogt. Bilic down the lane, right by her teammate who was laying on the floor, Danberg. And Bilic gets her first bucket of the night.
We are seeing some great offhand from several of these girls. 2-3 zone from Northwest right here. I think, maybe not. Yeah. Yep, 2-3
looks
zone.
like they are. Yep, got Danberg in the middle there.
She's really coming out and playing Williams out high, though, right?
Yep, long three. Williams gets the rebound, put back, and draws the foul. 3 Northwest players, and she snuck in there. The rebound was kind of high, but
they got to make sure they get a body on her. She's such a good jumper that if you don't get a body on her, she's going to out-jump everyone for the rebound.
And Danberg picks up her first team foul here. Williams to the free throw line, rattles out. Well, if this holds tonight, she's been 1 of 2 at the line, 2 of 4, now 2 of 5. This should get her back on track here.
She's going to hit 2 at 2 eventually to get up to that 70%.
Get right going.
Yeah.
A
little tighter than normal in a regional
final. Well, she's been doing a lot of things too, and a lot of work going on there. Northwest up by 2.
Just starting to feel their movements loosening up a little bit.
Yeah.
Their cuts are harder. They're starting to feel a little bit better on the offensive end of the floor.
A few of those high-low screens now. Here's Vogt. Back up top, Croat. She fakes, drives in, underneath, back out to Vogt. 7 seconds. Vogt, runner. No good. Rebound to Williams.
Whew. Seems like you've been saying that a lot tonight.
Yeah. Williams drives, spins, up with the left hand. No good. Danberg with the rebound. Here's Croat. She'll push the issue. Kicks it out. Vogt for three. Right side. No good. Rebound comes down to Keeney.
See, Coach Powell, though, was all right with that. He was kind of encouraging them to push that ball up
if you
the
get
floor.
a quick three in transition, what the heck, you know?
The half-court defense for both these teams has been so good. If you can get any good looks early, you take it.
Down the lane, Keeney, and hits the bottom of the basket. Got down there. Danberg was there, and Croat. Now Croat, arm fighting, goes up. They're going to call the foul before, I think, out front.
Yep.
Her and Schapfeld were kind of pushing each other back and forth.
I actually think it was the right call, too. It was before she got into her shooting motion.
So the third on Ankeny, that could come into play here with 3:24 to go. 2 more, and Waukee would be shooting the double bonus. They line up.
Oh, had an open cut.
Yeah, now they get it out deep to Vogt. Bilic. Bilic crosses over into the lane. Fakes, puts it up, and somehow, nice off the glass.
I tell you what, Vanna Bilic has really used her left hand a couple different times really nicely.
4-point lead now for Northwest. Gage drives in, gets a block by Danberg. Here's Croat on the 3-on-2, kicks it out. Bilic for three, no good. Vogt right back for two.
Yeah. That's why they like that early transition, right? Not just about making a shot, but you have better rebounding angles. A lot of good things can happen with early offense.
Knocked away, it'll stay with Ankeny.
I think we're going to get a timeout here from Northwest.
Jade Mosier will come in for Ankeny. Another 30? Okay,
yeah.
We'll keep it right here.
Kind of an interesting timeout, right? It had a lot of things going for him right now.
See the kick out.
Yep.
The miss, and Vogt's right there on the other side to put back.
But you can see, right, when they run that early offense, no one there to block out.
Yeah,
you
the
get
defense
a good,
doesn't get down. Yeah. You get the rebound. Yeah.
I think you forget about that. It's not just about making the three necessarily. Sometimes it's just the defense is in position to do all those little things that they need to do.
Push the pace, because as you mentioned, the half-court defense on both teams has been really good. So if you can get down there before they get set up.
I also think, especially for Northwest, anytime you probably have a little more skill level on their team, which I think is fair, you know, outside a couple of the Ankeny players, their skill level is a little higher. You want more possessions. You want to keep it moving. So I think you're going to see them continuing to try and push tempo.
So far, it's been a 7-4 Northwest run here in the second, outscoring Ankeny.
Back to man here for Northwest.
Over to King. Guarded by McCann. Now looking into Williams inside in the paint. Up top, 12 seconds to three is off. No good. Rebound pulled down by Keeney. But they didn't hit the glass, so the shot clock didn't reset, and I don't think they knew that. Now it does. She gets it off, and Keeney comes away with it. And then I'm going to say incidental contact that knocked her down. I think they were both kind of going for it.
I actually think it was a good call. You know, a tough one. Tough call, obviously. But from my vantage point as well, Dar, I agree with you that it didn't seem like there was really physical body contact, right?
What presence she got that up, because I think everybody else thought it reset the shot clock, but it 100%. Didn't. And she caught the rim. So now 6-point lead here for Northwest. Under 2 minutes to play, first half. Croat with it out front. Williams on her. Now gets picked up over there by Keeney. They double team her. Throw it back down. Driving is Janulowicz. She'll come across the top. Gets it off to Croat. Pull up at the elbow. No good. Rebound. Pulled down by Jade Mosier, who just came in off the bench.
We said it all night, but Williams has done an excellent job on Croat, and that's a really hard job.
Here's Williams going against Vogt. Now lobs it over the top Three-pointer, no good. Boy, Ankeny just can't buy one right now.
One of kind of their secondary scorers is going to have to knock down one of those jumpers.
And there's a blocking foul called against Janulovic.
I think it's on. They got Mosier. Yep.
Yeah, but Janulovic was on the drive. Yeah, Mosier with the foul.
Good call too. Again, I think they've been spot on all those block charge calls. They're tough, but I think it was a good call.
C.D. McCann coming back in for Janulovic. Also back in Kennedy Princehouse, giving Cassidy Danberg a rest here.
Kind of a big minute, right? Like as you end this half and go into the second half.
Yeah, can you cut the lead down a little bit, or do they build?
Does it go from 6 to 10 or 6 to 2? Right.
Good look under the basket on the inbound play, but they pick it up quick. Now lobs it up, left hand almost went. Gets a rebound, pulls it down, but traveled with it. Sadie McCann.
Tough rebound.
Yeah, and good defense inside, though.
Yep.
Against her.
Gage kind of held her ground, right? Mm-hmm. She's a savvy veteran, as they say.
Into Williams now. Approaching the 1 minute mark here. Ankeny trying to cut into the lead. Williams down the lane, kicks it. Pull up for two. Long two off, no good. Croat with the rebound.
Yeah, those are the ones that they got to get to fall here.
Yep. Bilic behind the back, double team, gets it off, and Mosier almost pokes it out of there. Croat comes up with it. Here's McCann behind the back, down the lane, left hand up and good.
What a move. What a move.
She's a freshman, as the students would normally chant.
Yeah, she doesn't play like one, I'll tell you that much.
23-15. Oh, once again, Ankeny. Shot clock off. Looks like they're going to try to run one play.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe cut it to a 6.
You want to make sure you get that last shot. Don't go too early and let them get a run out right here.
Screen there. Williams down the lane. Goes through. Mosier put back. No good. Slapped out of there. And it's going to go to Northwest with 2.2 to go. Let's see if they run a play here.
Got to be careful here. Nothing silly, right? They are in the bonus, so if you get a common foul, they're going to be shooting free throws. Just got to be careful on this.
Ankeny has 14
if you're
fouls.
Ankeny.
Keeney looking to throw it in. They get it in. McCann, long throw is going to be well short. So at the half, 23-15. Northwest over Ankeny. Here's the behind the back. McCann up with the left hand and puts it in. Well,
her first state or regional final action, and boy, she's playing like a upperclassman.
Let's take a break here. We'll tally up the scoring, come back and talk a little bit about that first half. Coming up after this on CISN.TV.
Getting your car serviced or repaired can be a pain. That's why Westside Auto Pros is committed to making it as painless as possible. If you wish, we'll come get your car at your home or office and return it when it's done. Or you can drop your car off here and we'll shuttle you to where you want to go. When we're finished with your car, we'll come pick you up and bring you back. If your car is going to be here for a few days, we offer low to no cost rentals.
So give us a call and say, I can't wait to have my car serviced at Westside Auto Pros.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
A fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
We're here at halftime. The regional final, trip to state on the line. Northwest is up by 8 after trailing by 1 after the first quarter. And Dar Danielson, Chris Larson here, excuse me.
Chris Charles.
Chris Charles, yeah. I answer to a D letter, whatever. You know.
And me both.
But just the first thing that steps out on the scoring sheet here is you look down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scores for Waukee Northwest. The only score in the second quarter for Ankeny was Jayla Williams with 4. So they were outscored in that quarter 12-4 in that second quarter.
And it wasn't for lack of looks, Dar.
No,
right?
it wasn't. You're right.
They got some really good looks for those secondary shooters. Found them in the right spots. They just got to knock those down if they're going to get back into this game.
Yeah, and that's probably what the coach is saying right now.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of those others, I mean, yeah, Jayla could carry us a little bit, but if you guys start hitting some of those shots, they had some open 3 looks, some other looks, and then Northwest has been able, we talked about it, get some more run out, push the tempo a little bit here.
Yeah, you know, you look at Northwest, and it's been kind of everybody contributing, right? So a big difference between the two teams, and that's really similar to the difference on the scoreboard.
Other regional final at halftime, Centennial over Southeast Polk, 29-15. And I think it's been since the split with Ankeny, Centennial, and Ankeny. The Ankeny has not been back to the state tournament. And
I knew it had been a while.
And so it's been since that time, and they're looking for, a chance to get back. They've had a couple. I don't know if I talked to Paul Yeager. I don't think they've even been to a regional final since then.
Really?
But anyway, Paul knows all the Ankeny stuff for me. But anyway, so. And for Northwest, like you said, I think early on their offensive tempo wasn't good. They got a few of those runouts and started feeling a little better because Ankeny, when they got in the half court, they were playing some real tight defense on them.
Well, I think they run their offense a lot through Romy Croat, right? Now, even if she's not scoring, it's her penetrating, finding shooters, her penetrating, finding their big girls. I think one of the big things that is a little bit of a difference for Ankeny is they have Jayla Williams who can guard her one-on-one and kind of even that out. Well, in this game, they've had to find some of their secondary scorers, and people like McCann are stepping up.
Another regional final at the half, Prairie of Cedar Rapids over Iowa City West, 30-21. It's always tough because I laser focused on Central Iowa, the CML, and watching that, and I kind of keep track of the scores, but then it's hard to tell on the eastern side of the state because then again, too, I think, you look at it, you got Johnston, Dowling, Waukee Northwest, that top tier, and then you have, a lot of other teams that are, so you get, in and out. I don't know on the east side if they have that.
Is anybody going to pull off Pleasant Valley a couple years ago, right?
where they got in, so we'll see. But halftime here, 23-15 Northwest over Ankeny. We'll take a break, come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V-Plow and Impact Straight Blade. With the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Save Save big this month on all new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams at DeYarmouth CDJR Ames. New Jeep Wagoneers with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Or get up to $16,000 off MSRP if you currently own a Ford. Brand new 2024 Ram 2500 Crew Cab 4x4 starting at only $42,990. And over 20% off on new Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4s. That's right, over 20% off. Save big here at the all-new DeYarmouth CDJR Ames.
It's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. And if you've been thinking about upgrading that old wood or gas fireplace in your home or adding a new one someplace that you've always wanted, we have Central Iowa's best selection of wood, gas, and electric fireplaces. So if you've always wanted to add some warmth and beauty along with value to your home, come see us at Fireplace Superstore today.
10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
Getting your car serviced or repaired can be a pain. That's why Westside Auto Pros is committed to making it as painless as possible. If you wish, we'll come get your car at your home or office and return it when it's done. Or you can drop your car off here and we'll shuttle you to where you want to go. When we're finished with your car, we'll come pick you up and bring you back. If your car is going to be here for a few days, we offer low to no cost rentals.
So give us a call and say, I can't wait to have my car serviced at Westside Auto Pros.
Here at halftime, 23-15, Waukee Northwest over Ankeny. By coincidence, Pleasant Valley over Waukee, 23-15 at the half, and another regional final. And Dowling Catholic over Cedar Rapids Wash, 41-19 there at the half. Dar Danielson, Chris Larson saw Waukee Northwest out of the locker room early. I think they're feeling like, yeah, we're kind of got that groove toward in that second quarter, didn't they?
You always talk about those first 4 minutes of the second half, and I think that's going to play a really big part, right? We talked about that with about a minute and a half left. There's only a 2-point difference, right? A bucket that I believe McCann got. These first 4 minutes are going to tell us a lot, you know. And for me, Ankeny, it's going to have to be one of their secondary scorers knocking down a three, just to loosen up that defense, get that lid off the basket. It can't just be Williams. For Northwest, I think they're going to pressure the ball. They're going to get out and go and really try and make it a track meet in the second half.
Well, the scoring is 10 for Jayla Williams for Ankeny, 3 for Kyla Schapveld, and 2 for Savannah Gage. For Waukee Northwest, 5 for Sadie McCann, 4 each for Billich, Boat, and Croat, 3 for Cassidy Danberg, and 2 for Leah Janulovich. If you're scoring at home, I'm missing a point somewhere there. I don't
so if
know
it's your
where.
kid,
but yeah,
sorry.
So I'm sorry about that, but we'll
or your
get it
granddaughter, maybe.
Waukee Northwest starts out, and Danberg goes down, and here's the ball back the other way for Ankeny. They get it to Williams. Does Baldwin. Looks like the same starters for both teams. Ankeny in the dark uniforms.
Ankeny would really like to get Savannah Gage going as well. Their 1,000-point senior scorer. Billich has done a great job on her tonight, though.
And now 10 seconds to go. They got it up high. Yep. Over to Baldwin. 5 seconds. Inside.
Gotta go. Good double.
And they bailed her out late on a foul there. Croat called for.
Tough call. And actually such a heady basketball play. She just went and doubled on her own. I don't think that was any sort of a scheme. She just knew it was down to 2 seconds, and she's like, hey, if we can stop them from getting a shot off, we're going to get a shot clock violation. A little bit of a ticky-tack foul there. They've not been calling that so far this game.
They reset it now, and they get it into Williams. Vogt comes out on her.
Double down here.
Through the middle, good pass inside there, but Dannenberg's right there to block the shot by Gage.
Oh.
And the three is up and good.
Janilovic.
By Janilovic.
Great push ahead again. Good early offense by the Northwest Wolves.
That's 5 for her. I think that's their first 3 of the night. Good look inside. Pull up at the just inside the lane. Gage gets on the board.
Got to get a couple stops. Got to string some stops together if you're going to cut into this deficit.
Croat tried to cross over, stopped by Williams.
Gets tricky because Ankeny's kind of got to play this pace, right? Like it's going to be tough for him to play at a much quicker pace, but at some point the math's not going to be in your favor.
7 on the shot clock. Down the lane, runner, she gets the foul. Bucket doesn't go, but Bilic will go to the free throw line. The foul on Shapfeld.
Yeah, Bilic's having a nice night, really using her strength to get into the paint. Played off 2 feet, got some contact, going to the line.
Misses the first one. She'll get another one. She's got 4 on the night. Make it 5. And make it an even 10-point lead. First double-digit lead for either team here.
Kind of that trapping 2-3 zone here.
Into Williams. On the wing, back up top. Keeney over.
Yeah, you still got to get it to that heart and see what she can do in the middle there.
Spins around, off no good. Croat with the rebound. And poked away by Williams. She'll go down. Easy kiss off the glass.
Her footwork kind of got messed up.
Yeah, a little bit there.
Yeah,
she stepped over Croat, but picked her pocket and then went in, and she's got 12.
Hey, you got to get these stops back to back if you're Ankeny, though, to get back in it.
Now, Northwest content to run a little clock here. Croat tries to dribble in again, now gets it over on the wing. Back over to Bilic. Bilic, step back 3, no good. Rebound, Danberg. Down the lane, runner is no good.
Might have got away with a little contact.
Yeah,
there.
Coach Powell wanted a little body shot there, but in on the drive, no good. This is where Danberg, almost taken away. This is where Danberg has helped a lot too on rebounding late in games, I think. Here's a 3, no good. High off the basket, pulled down by Gage. Everybody goes down. Back out for 3.
There she is.
Vogt,
Vogt, yeah.
Over the top. But she had the size, and then a foul will be called against Bilic. Yeah.
So one of the assistant coaches for Northwest kind of being like, just get your balance, get strong, and go up. There was no one there to contest. I think both Danberg and Vogt have had a couple where if they would have just gathered themselves, they'd be able to get an easy basket. Kind of forget they're still young, though, right?
Yeah,
they're still young.
Very young team here. No senior in the lineup for Northwest.
Big possession here for Ankeny. Got to start chipping away pretty soon. Yeah. Can't have it.
Senior Savannah Gage. And she only has about 2 turnovers a game, so that's
it's rare,
a rare thing you're going to see there out of her. Halfway through the third quarter now. And a kick. Northwest will inbound it. Logan Vogt over here. And McCann now takes it. Crossover out to Croat. Now knocked away, Williams.
Got to go get one.
On the breakout, Northwest gets back quickly, though. Stop Gage, out for 3. Oh, man. They could have used that one. Here's Bilic.
Those are the looks they got to knock down.
Bilic drives, and I think they got the back player on the arms. Nope, they're going to call that Schapfeld. That's her third. So Bilic will go back to the free throw line. And she pops that one. Janjulovic comes back in. Two for two from the line. 7 points for.
How big are little things like that hustle play, right? Instead of getting it down to 6, they hustle back, they get the stop, and get it right back up to 10.
Up to 10 again. There's a three. Good!
Needed it, right? Needed it.
Guess who?
She's like, hey, I'm going to shoot it myself then, right?
Yeah. Well, she was wide open.
Yeah, she knocked it down for sure.
Drive and blocks. Gets a block on that, I believe, on Janjulovic. We'll see if that ignites Ankeny here on the three. It's 15 to Williams. Turnaround, spinner.
Oh.
Whoa, almost kissed it off the glass.
Just a little kiss, right?
Yeah, just right off and just about in, but the rebound came down to McCann. McCann now drives. Oh, over the shoulder. Sadie McCann.
I tell you what, she is having herself a night on the big stage.
I think some of these girls been watching number 22 play a little bit.
Right,
you know,
right.
on some of those shots now, where anything, as long as you get it into the basket.
Yep.
Spin in the lane. Oh, off, no good. Rebound comes down to Bilic. Up ahead, and no good. Rebound put back up, no good. And rebound pulled down by Williams. She'll take it down, kick it out.
Gotta have
Three,
it.
Key, no. Rebound, Croat, and there's a battle for it.
Yeah, they just got to get a couple of those to fall, right? They're getting the right looks, and there just hits a point. Williams is doing a nice job. She's got to keep kicking to those open shooters. They just got to knock one of those down.
Another timeout. I think it's another 30-second timeout. And, yeah, just right there close, you know, and you got to keep back at it.
I mean, there's nothing, you know, especially I would say, you know, you're looking at this level of girls high school basketball. If you can get an open look at three, you gotta just knock it down.
Here's Williams.
Like that.
Yeah, she sets up, and you're not going to guard me tight. Boom, pops the three. She's got 5 here in the quarter, 15 overall, so she's right at her season average.
How about this, then? Look at that.
Yeah.
Woo. Slick feet there by the freshman.
Yeah. Nice job on the replays by our director, Randy. He hasn't done the game in a while. I was worried he'd be rusty, but, you know, it's just like riding the bike. He's right back on there.
Poor Randy.
Has it lined up.
Okay, let's see what they do out of the timeout. Looks like maybe a little bit of a box set. I won't be surprised if they try and get Croat involved again.
There's Bilic.
Yep, couple double down.
Over to Croat for three. Catch and release. No good. Rebound pulled down.
Williams made it tough, though,
Mosier,
right?
Yep.
She has really showed off her whole skill set tonight.
Up top to Gage. Gage gets a screen there, but picked up now back inside. Mosier rolls in. Dannenberg pops it out of there. And here's McCann. Williams picks her up. She wisely turns her back and protects that ball against Williams. Coach Powell calling for the number 2 play, whatever that is. Over to Dannenberg. Danberg.
Yeah.
And Mosier just a little too much. That'll be, I think, her third.
Really a well played ball game in terms of fouls, well called, you know, a lot of good things.
Now you're in a situation here where the next foul for Ankeny puts Northwest in the bonus because that's the 14th foul. Here's Vogt. Gets it into Janjulovic. 22, 23 seconds difference from the shot in the game clock. Here's Billich. Lobs it in to try to get into Danberg, but Mosier right there. Good defense on the post. Williams up ahead. Keeney drives. Back around. That's a long two. Comes off no good.
What's Coach Powell going to do here? Yeah, Coach Ben Dewey's down there going, pull it out. One shot, one shot.
Croat takes it up top with 13 seconds. Williams comes out. Been a battle there, gets a screen. Everybody falling
might
down.
have got away with it.
5 seconds, three-pointer. No.
Yeah.
She traveled.
She caught it and jumped, right?
Yeah.
Some kids have kind of that habit of doing that, and she's not necessarily your perimeter shooter yet, more of a post-up person. She got her footwork messed up.
Because you're kind of thinking, am I behind the line?
Right,
yeah, I
right,
want to get
right.
behind there, and you shuffle those feet. But
having a
she's
bit of
kind
a
of
laugh.
laughing about it coming over there.
Sure is. Sure
I
is.
was open. I had to try to three, and
He's like, what are you
so
going to do?
2.1 seconds here at the end of the third. They get it into Williams. She go down. No. Wide. I think that would have counted, but just wide. So we'll go to the final quarter with a trip to the state tournament on the line here. Northwest up by 9 on CISN.TV.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand, custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
All right, here we go. 8 minutes in regulation till a trip to the state tournament. Dar Danielson, Chris Larson, and we've been talking about it. Ankeny, somebody else step up, hit some shots, get them to fall. They've had some good looks, just haven't fallen quite right, but still time to make a run here in the fourth quarter.
Got to make a couple of those shots, right? All right, there you go.
Williams step through up, and off, and they're going to call a foul underneath.
And if you're in Coach Powell's huddle right there, this is where the math starts playing in. If you're in Coach Powell's huddle, you're starting to say, hey, 31's enough.
Yeah.
Just worry about playing defense like we played all night, and we're going to be fine.
Yeah, because especially with the shot clock,
right?
The possessions kind of run down a little bit.
And if you're Ankeny, you got to keep attacking and kicking, and you got to just hope that, water levels and a couple of these threes go in for you.
You see Williams, the Sterling Jr. right there. She's got now 16 on the evening, averages just about 15. And that went in and out. Danberg with the rebound. She's kind of pulled them through here. They need some scoring out of some other spots.
Only chink has been for tonight. The free throw line's been a bit of a bugaboo.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Below her season percentage there. Throw it down to McCann.
Northwest done a nice job in the second half, really working the shot clock.
Billich through with the reversal and put back Croat. And finally coming out of there is Shapbelt for Ankeny.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, that was close to being over and back. Down the lane.
Good finish.
Good. Ainsley Keeney gets her first bucket of the night.
Ah.
She averages 11 and a half.
Yeah, she kind of took that one with a little more aggressiveness, didn't she?
Long shot, no good. Rebound, put back by Vogt, and she's fouled.
Yeah, you see Coach Toby down there on the bench begging his girls, like, he got it down to 6. They had a chance of that rebound.
Let's see the
going to be Keeney, I think.
Keeney, yeah. Down the lane.
Just to look a little more determined on that drive, I would say.
Janjulovic to the free throw line. Gets her first free throw tonight, she shot. Or excuse me, that was, yeah. No, that's Vogt, not Janjulovic. I was looking at the wrong number. 24 instead of 14.
Yeah.
He gets 1 of 2 there.
2-3 zone here from Northwest.
Count out front.
Whew, having trouble getting it past even the first wave here.
Wave, yeah. And timeout called. Full timeout here, so we'll take a break. Come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if you have an old inefficient wood fireplace, we need to talk. Heat & Glow has some great retrofit inserts to convert that old drafty wood burner into a high-efficient gas fireplace. A Heat & Glow gas insert will give you high efficiency, it will give you ease of operations, and it will give you enough warmth to take the edge off a cold winter's night. For the best in gas inserts, come see us at Fireplace Superstore today.
Back here at Northwest, they're leading by 8. Turn the heat up a little bit on that last possession.
Very
Ankeny had to call a timeout, Chris.
Yeah, they were having trouble getting it past that first wave of 2 in the 2-3 zone, and Coach Toby was kind of forced to call a timeout because they killed their dribble, and it might have been a 5-second call. All these possessions are getting really valuable with only 6:35 left.
And we talked about possessions at time. You press them, you eat into that time a little more, too, by forcing them to take more time. 10
only
seconds
9,
on the shot clock. Williams pulls up, gets it over. Three-pointer, good! Rings it in.
Cut it to 5.
Sheffield with the shot to cut it to 5.
Like we said, hang around, and you got to hope for a couple of those to fall in, and they're right back in it.
Vogt drives in, pulls up, and just leaves it a little long. It's so wide open, and those baseline shots are a little goofy sometimes too. So
the energy has shifted a little bit. Big possession here for Ankeny.
2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ankeny trying to get the comeback here, and then it was
it went off
her knee. And then I think she was worried a minute about picking it back up and what.
Yeah. I think she kind of was looking at the person, lost track of just being strong with the ball.
I think Ankeny wants a little more pressure now. Here, coach calling for it. And
got to be careful there. They just need stops here, I would say. Going to see the ball in Croyat's hands a lot here down the stretch. Probably pretty soon, I bet they get back to McCann as well.
Yeah, and that battle her against Williams has been a good one tonight. Williams almost pokes it away there, and then Coach Powell calls a timeout, a full timeout here. So we'll take a break here on CISN.TV.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
See the Ankeny huddle. They've cut what was a 10-point lead down to 5 here. They're trying to make the comeback. Dar Danielson, Chris Larson with you. What are they talking about there in the huddle, Chris?
Well, I think right there, Coach Powell's like, take care of the basketball and execute, right? I think he wanted Romy Croat, who does such a good job getting him in the offense. The difference tonight has been she's got another really good Division I caliber athlete hounding her all over. then we forget sometimes that's even hard to get to your spot on offense to set the play.
Set it up, yeah.
These are big possessions right here, right? Ankeny's got a little bit of momentum. Northwest has to find a way to kill that momentum. Only 3 on the shot clock.
Puts it up with 1 to go, and
what a rebound.
A foul called on the rebound, I believe, yeah.
On Waukee, I think.
Now the thing there is only the second team foul here on Northwest. 5:07 to play, but it turns the ball back over.
Another big opportunity for Ankeny. Northwest going back to that 2-3 zone.
Williams over to Keeney, back to Williams. She dribbles in the middle there, spins, runs into Danberg, but somehow gets it up into the hoop.
Nice little changeup by Coach Toby. He's been having her in the middle of the zone, but instead used a screen to let her dribble penetrate from the top.
That's 18. Good look underneath the Danberg, and then she gets fouled.
Really good foul, good hustle there on the weak side. I think that was on
Schapfeld.
Yeah,
hurts her 4th.
She sunk, though, and got to give that up. You got to make them earn it from the stripe right here.
Danberg 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. Hits that one.
West's been pretty solid from the line, it feels like.
Yeah, they haven't missed, only 3 or 4. Oh, that rattles in and out, but Vogt runs it down. Gets it to Bilic. She looks at the 3. Now up to Croat. Croat drives in and gets fouled.
Tell you what, so off of the little scramble and the scrum, Williams was going for the rebound. So Croat had a different person.
Yeah,
than
she saw that. I
was
got to say,
give me the ball.
She had Baldwin on her, and all of a sudden she wanted to drive because Williams wasn't there to poke that ball
she's
away.
Like, for once, Williams isn't on me. I want
was
the
going
ball.
to mention that she dropped her off, but now here's Northwest inbound on their own basket. They get it into Bilic. 4-point ball game here. Over to Janulovic, now back up top to Croat. Williams back on her. Vogt.
Held that pivot foot, it was close.
Lob inside, Bilic up, and nope, they're going to say 3 seconds in the lane. Wow.
That was not the call I was expecting.
No.
Look at this, Northwest going to go full court press. You got to attack if you're Ankeny. Don't just look to beat the pressure. Go and try and score.
Get it in to Keeney. She dribbles up against Bilic. 4-point ball game. Trip to State on the line. Halfway through the 4th quarter now, coming up on it. Over to Baldwin.
Good job by Vogt. She's really working hard on Williams right now.
Into Williams. Vogt goes straight up, but Williams scores. 2-point ball game. 34-32.
20 points now for Jayla Williams, on top of all the defense that she's playing right now. What a game we got.
Ankeny fans now getting up on their feet and clapping. Here's Vogt. No good. Rebound Williams.
Oh,
and
no.
Stolen away, but they call Vogt with the foul. Vogt's second, 3rd team foul. Each team has 3 team fouls. Danberg will come back in for Janulovic.
Okay, you got to handle this pressure, right, Dar?
Yep.
And I'd like to see Gage get it and then attack the pressure. Got to get it in.
And bounces off the foot. It wasn't a kick. It just, I think she might have done that on purpose. Throw it off her foot. She knew the 5 count was there.
We've talked all night, right, how hard 5-on-5 offense is for both teams. So try and make them pay for pressing by beating them down court. But pretty nice job by the Wolves containing.
Get it into Savannah Gage, and now she brings it up against Bilic.
You know they're going to do whatever they can to get the ball to Williams. We've got Vogt face guarding her right now.
She comes out, gets it. Williams goes in against Vogt, spins, poked away by Croat.
Might have got away with one on that.
McCann, McCann crosses over, drives in, goes up, Ball's out there. Williams gets it, throws it up
There
the
we go.
floor. Gage goes against Danberg across the court. Up, and we're tied.
Great pass by Savannah Gage. She was kind of setting that up the whole way.
Baldwin's first bucket of the night ties it up. 2:49 to play.
What a game.
Wow. Geez, are they playing for something here? I
Right?
think.
Do they care a little bit out there or what?
And let's see the replay here. This was Williams throwing it out, and good look.
Yep.
I mean, Danberg got back, but then Baldwin trailing up. And now we're tied here at 34 all, 2:49 to play.
First, in these games, these tight games, I love when teams get out and go. That's when you see a lot of these games. One is little fast breaks like that and catch the other team napping. So good job by Ankeny. But then the great pass by Gage. She really had to sell that, right? Because Danberg's tall, so it's not going to be easy to finish 2-on-1. She sold it, and then a nice finish by Baldwin on the left-hand side.
Oh. Yeah, because if you don't get her up in the air, she might block you there or be able to get defensively around on the pass. You're right. All right. A little coaching strategy going on here.
Let's see what they come out with. The last couple times they've been really liking Billich handling. I think they're realizing, Croats being a little bit minimalized by Williams. So let's see if they don't go a different direction. And you see it right now. Billich is going to bring the ball up the court.
3 fouls each, 2 timeouts for Ankeny, 1 for Northwest. And we're tied up. Danberg with it, up high, gets it to Croat. Over to Vogt. Billich looking down low to Danberg.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Step back. Billich inside. Hand check called. Against Baldwin, I think.
Is that 4 on her too? Yeah. So now both those guards, those defensive-minded guards for Ankeny have 4 fouls. That's something to keep an eye on.
Important too, 4 team fouls, so the next one is double bonus for Northwest.
Got to get it in.
Looking for Danberg in the middle, knocked away by Williams.
Tell you what.
Whoa.
She's leaving her heart out there,
Yeah.
isn't she, tonight? She all right, I hope? She's all right. She's all right.
She's up. Kind of got into the stands there, rubbing her noggin a little bit.
It's going to take a lot more than that to get her out of this game tonight.
Yep, you're right.
I will say, though, it's going to be a tough place to inbound from, right? I always say any of these weird spots, it makes it really tough.
So Vogt will trigger it in. Here we go. Ankeny's roared all the way back. Billich drives in, takes it right to the hoop, kicks it out to Croat. Williams picks her up tight. Now, again, and there's a foul. That'll be 2 shots.
Yep, now Croat gets to go to the line.
Croat's a 77% free throw shooter.
What do you think? The only tough part I don't like about the new foul rules is that there's no 1-and-1 ever.
Yeah, you don't get that chance to go to the line and maybe get it back late. And rattles around. Well, and you gotta make them too, but still you get another shot. Now, there it would have been the rebound up for grabs, and who knows? But so
Ankeny's got to secure the rebound first, right? But then they're going to run their offense through Williams.
Yep. Croat trying to give Northwest the lead back with his second free throw. Pops it through. The Wolves by 1. 2:14 to play. Regional final. Ankeny lost by 21, but they only lost by 3 in the second game. Now they're looking for the victory in the third. And a tie-up. And the arrow is facing Northwest, I believe, yes.
Yep.
Good job by Billich.
Excellent job. Well, and let's also give a lot of credit to Vogt. She denied the ball, their initial look to Williams, who had the back cut, and that made it a little more difficult to run the offense.
Croat came over, gave a screen to Billich. Under 2 minutes to play here. Northwest hanging on to a 1-point lead. Ankeny thinking about the upset. Billich for 3! No! Rebound by Vogt. Oh, drive went down, but she keeps the dribble alive. Vogt gets it outside. Village thought about the three. Croat for three. Good! Romy Croat.
She got a good look. She got her feet set. She has good range out that far.
Williams kicks. Here's a three. Good! Reagan Baldwin. 1 point ball game. Full timeout. You know, you want to come back with us, it's going to be a wild one here on CISN.TV.
A fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Here at Northwest, we've had a double triple here. Let's take a look at it. First of all, there's Baldwin with the three, and that came after the three from Croat just before that we saw. So Baldwin came right back with the three. Here's the three by Croat.
Look at there. They had a little switch off. Williams again. Anytime she feels that, she has a lot of more confidence.
That was out of sequence. That was Croat that gave them the 4-point lead. Then right back down, they found Baldwin to cut the lead down to 1 here. Northwest with the ball, 1:19 to play here. Winner goes on to the state tournament.
See what Coach Powell drew up for him right here.
Danberg up high, gets it to Croat. Williams picks her up. Over to Bilic. Bilic backs in. Oh,
good pass.
Over the back shoulder. And they're going to say.
Yep, they're going to call a foul on the pass.
Front.
Yep. It's always one of those tough ones, right?
Yeah.
Because in the moment, you're going to get a layup, but if there would have been a turnover, he probably would have been happy that call. And I think it was a good call. He got her on the arm.
And that's Mosier. She fouled out, I believe. To the line, Bilic hits it.
She's coming out of the game either way. I
thought she had. I could be wrong. I thought they had 5, but maybe not. Maybe that was just her 4th. Okay.
So we're going to go with.
So Bilic, a chance to make it a 3-point lead here. Misses. Gets her own rebound. Almost loses it. 3. No. Rebound comes down to Ankeny and a foul. They had a foul to give, though.
They had a foul.
As Gage got the rebound, was fouled. 53 seconds to go. Ankeny down by 2. They were down by 10 at one point and battled back here.
Okay, let's see what Ankeny runs here. Yeah, they're going to get Williams' ball right away, which is a really good call.
Williams tries to break down. Vogt goes. No good. Rebound. Comes off to McCann, the freshman. And she'll come down and go to the line.
Yeah,
1 for 2 tonight.
Good D by Vogt. She kind of just got her to get a little bit out of position on that one.
You know, and that wasn't a bad shot at all by Williams. I'm McCann at 90% free throws coming into this. She was 1 of 2 tonight so far.
And a really, really nice effort tonight by Keeney. I feel like she's played really good on the defensive end, done some of the ball handling, but it becomes real, right, that this could be the last game. You saw a little more emotion than normal out of her.
McCann hits the first one, makes it a 3-point ball game. This is a big one, makes 2 possession.
She's been so good tonight. She can be their, I think, their leading scorer right now as a freshman, which she's played terrific.
Second free throw, good.
Nothing but net.
Yep. She's 5 of 6 free throws in the second half here. 33 seconds.
Timeout.
And timeout called. That shot won't count. And another full timeout. We'll keep it right here. What's the strategy for Ankeny?
Well, I think right there he just saw that Gage got herself in a bad position, so he had to call timeout. Now you're going to run your best out-of-bounds play that you can, right? Whatever you've been running best all year is what you got, because you got to get that bucket, and then you got to pressure, go for the steal, and foul.
Yeah, because that's their last timeout, I believe, so they'd have to then, if they do get a bucket, then you got to, as you say, pressure right away and stop the clock by fouling.
I was watching a boys game last night that ran into, they went and they scored a 2 with 6 seconds left. The ball dribbled around. They had no timeouts left, and you can run the clock out. So you always want to keep that one in your pocket.
That's the thing in high school. The clock, not unlike college where it stops, when you get a bucket. Here you don't get that.
I feel like that's one rule that you'll see switched over the next couple of years.
Yeah, that probably will be.
It just made it for a better game, I think, in the last minute.
No TV replay, so we don't want to see it.
We don't need to do that.
Not at all. Okay, so here's the inbound play. Ankeny trailing by 4 here. Looking, they lob it in. Get it in there to Gage. Gage drives in. Looking for Williams. Williams double team. Taken away by Vogt. Stolen by Vogt.
Vogt's really come up big on defense twice in the last 2 possessions.
They foul Croat. Yep, that was a big play there.
Yeah, sometimes those big plays can happen on either end of the floor, right? That time it just happened to be that 2 big defense plays, and now they got Croat back to the line. And we've talked about the problems with the timeouts, right?
Yeah. And there's the free throw. Croat with 9 on the night. And this would make it, there it is, a 6-point ball game.
She's a gamer, though. It's been a bit of a struggle, and we've talked about a great job Williams has done. But look, man, these last 3-4 minutes, she's made so many key plays for the Wolves.
Yeah, it's just been, but how about the effort to come back by Ankeny and then a chance to come down and take the lead. And you talked about it, too. You said these are the ones that, these regional finals, you never know because
Well, Ankeny did exactly what they needed to, right? We said that a couple girls are going to have to step up and make threes. They did. They got back into the game, but then Northwest answered their call, right? And I think in particular, we kind of said they're going to keep the ball in the hands of Croat and McCann. They've made all their free throws down the stretch and haven't really. And then Vogt, let's give her, her due as well. She's made a couple really nice defensive plays on Williams.
Yeah, if we had a player of the game late, she might be the one because she's had a couple big plays to get the turnovers there.
Yep. She had a couple offensive rebounds, too, if I remember correctly. So they're going to put a little token pressure here, and right now they just want to make them bleed the clock, right?
Yeah, bleed the clock out as much as you can. You don't want to come down and get a quick three or a foul would give them 2 free throws.
You definitely don't want that. Because even if they score, they're going to run several seconds off the clock with the inbounds and without any timeouts left.
Here comes Williams. They stop her at the half. Now she goes, throws it over. Got to get it up for a 3. There's Baldwin for 3, no good. Rebound, rattling around, 5 seconds. Jump ball with 2.2 to go, and
that's going to do it. Yep, that's going to do it.
The Wolves are heading to the well. We can call it, I think, that one more year.
We still can call it one more year.
July,
they're going
then
to the
it becomes,
well, right? Then it's going to be they're heading to the Casey's.
Yeah. And there it goes. Waukee Northwest on to the state tournament.
And a deserving trip, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ankeny played their hearts out. I think they all really executed well, had no give up, a lot of fight. But in the end, Northwest was just too good of a basketball team, and they answered the challenge.
Going to lose the senior starter in Savannah Gage, but on some youth there, too, for Ankeny.
Yep.
And what a ball game here tonight. Looks like for a minute there, Northwest up 10 on the verge of, pushing it away, but Ankeny came right back. We'll have the presentation here in the banner.
Always fun to see this part of it, right? You know, these kids have worked hard, and always hard to see the losers, but like at the same time, the winners. It's a really fun part of high school sports.
Mr. Dewey giving him the banner, and they punched the ticket. First time in school history, as we say.
How about that? It's always fun when you're doing something for the first time in school history, right?
That's something you always remember. My dad talks about he was the first football team.
Right,
At the high school, and you know, it didn't matter what the record was, they were the ones that got it there first.
Yeah.
That's what Northwest will be talking about. And the Ankeny, a tip of the hat to them. Man, what a ball game they had. I'm trying to look here. Village with 10, looked like Croat with 10, or 9 for Village. I kind of got lost in my scribbles here at the end of all this.
And I think what you're going to find, though, is a lot of balance for Northwest, right?
Yeah, they had a lot of scores. Williams ended up with 20, was it, I think, unofficially? And just
she was phenomenal. Phenomenal individual effort by her. But then, you know, you compliment. She also did a lot on defense to take them out of their game
playing
plan.
Croat,
right.
Yeah,
and other people had to step up, and they did.
Well, what a fun way to end the season here for us as we look to next week. We'll be over doing some state tournament games, so look for us on the Girls Union Digital Network. And thanks to Randy, the entire crew here tonight. Well, Pete Tarpey said, give me a good game. I think we did it, didn't we?
Great game.
Yeah. All right. Dar Danielson, Chris Larson, that's going to wrap it up here. Northwest on to state. They get the first state tournament banner in girls basketball. And that'll wrap it up here on CISN.TV.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.